advised that I can apply for prostate, which have been my challenge for the past 3 years. Obviously, before this incident, the number was short that led to my leg amputation. I have been in a steady health condition, but for the amputated, another who served as a remover of psychologically and I'm going to do that as I have not done to me. That the Roman people will take place. They are fit such that we will grow from hand to hand and we will start to follow more of God. Thank you.
It's interesting. Thank you. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, thank you. Over the years, because of my background, and haven't gone far from where I came from, the humble beginning to where I am now, moderately. I didn't feel it as a kind of sophistry to, when you have a bad day, for example, going to a feast, a merriment. What I do normally is to visit the hospitals. There are people who need support. I've seen there over the years, there are children in the pediatric sections. They can't feed their bill. So women have put to bed, they can't pick up their hospital bill. There are those other female that have one ailment or the other. On the med section, the same thing. So the motivation was to assist the little we can, rally around some of these people. It's not possible to satisfy everybody, but the little you can go a long way. So that's the driving force behind that medical section. Not really, no specific one. Each case will come up as it unfolds. So, because there are different challenges. We've been in a place where you have a man who has some problems, dialysis is different from the other woman who are put to bed through CS, but he couldn't get money to take care of even the feeding. So they are different. And to me, I didn't feel it's necessary to just tie it to one particular area. Let it be broad-based as it unfolds, because there are so many faces, so many challenges health-wise. So let it be broad-based. And that was the concept. It's not really targeted at gender or whether it's a creed or whichever one it comes. Well, I'm very happy to hear this rolled out. It really encouraged, it fills my heart. I'm very happy that the little we can to go through that list. It may not be much, but I'm happy that at least the little we can to reach these people spread out from the various categories you have read, spread around the gender and the different categories of payment and health challenges. I'm really thrilled. I'm happy, and I'm happy for them. I also want to congratulate them for being beneficiary too. I'm praying that God will sustain their health. So it's an opportunity. And I think that I may not have known them, may not be necessary to know them, but let the work go on and speak for itself. Initially, frankly speaking, when it started, it was just on a skeletal basis. It started and then it began to spread. It was then and I knew this is going to be from the Abuja houses to the Nigerian society. And if possible, we can get to the West African and then part of Africa. So this is where we really need these services. It's not really tied to my birthday, but we've been able to tailor it. I discussed with the president the other time that let the application go out. You will do the screening. You don't need to have any godfather. We don't do godfatherism here. You don't need to know anybody. The team will look at your situation. Well, my advice, or what I will do, what I will say for those who have the same kind heart, if they don't know how to channel it, this foundation is very solid, and I'm very proud of the operational modality of ensuring that things are done in the way they should. So I encourage them, partner with us, whether it's NGO, individuals, government, corporations, banks, companies. There are some individuals who don't even know how to or where to channel. We can, because we have laid down, structured, tailored, not bureaucratic, but consistent in approach in disbursement of funds. So we are accountable, and that your money is safe. And by the grace of God, the foundation is not a pauper. So we're not looking for money to buy cars or build houses, which we have, but to reach out. So if we have people who can support us, please, I encourage you. There are some who may even want to do it secretly, anonymously. And we will take that into consideration. We may not announce you, but you will see the work. I will give you a report and will satisfy you. So that's my appeal to them. The work is not easy for one person. And, in the African tradition, we are told that one man cannot carry an elephant. But when you have a combination of hands, it's easier. So what I mean by that is that when you have projects like this, and you have many donors and sponsors, because if you look at the AGI project, you see, with what you've read, you have even youth empowerment. You have widows projects. You have hospital projects. You have legal aid projects. So you have hospital projects. I may not have remembered them, but these are the ones I know I can remember. So scholarship, we have scholarship project, which is very dear to us. There are those on partial scholarship, there are those on full scholarship. And we are hoping that we've edged up now, increase the scholarship intake to have more rooms because of many challenges, because education is very, very material. So that's why I'm saying that we really need partners. And if you really want to help us, these are the areas to know that these are the areas where your money can go. If you have a particular one in mind, for example, it's education, it's health, or youth, or widow, or legal aid, you can indicate. If you want broad, that's fine. The AGI is there, we have capable So I think that's my words. The hospital pickup project, like I said before, this is a very commendable one, that you're able to isolate some patients that are in need, and you're able to address them without any bureaucracy or bottleneck. That we've done, this is just 2 years, and there are reports of many that have really been done like that, and I think it's one of those areas that is dear to our heart. Yes.